I'm punching these videos as fast as I can out for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging in there and sticking with my channel. If you're new to the channel, what's up, yo? Today we're looking at yet another Pantasy set. I've become pantasized. I've become a pan of Pantasy. Right, Chris?
Yes.
How you doing, Chris?
Good.
It's nice to have you back.
Yes.
I love hearing your voice.
Oh,
and
yes.
everybody misses you on this channel, man.
Oh, yes. Thank you, guys.
Now, Chris has seen a couple Pantasy sets because I have no idea what order I'm putting these videos out. But Chris, what do you think of this one?
Really cool.
Steampunk style.
Yes, really nice.
Seeing it for the first time right now with your eyes, from 1 being the worst, 10 to being the best, what would you give the score?
9.
Whoa, that's pretty far out, pretty high up there. Let me just introduce the set to you. What you're looking at is from Pantasy. This is the Steampunk Airship 85021. 1,949 pieces. It even comes with these figures right there. It even comes with no stickers, all printed. Yes! Hell yeah. I forgot to mention the box. Here it is. Yeah, nice visuals, man. And I like this every time they do the steampunk thing. It's got like a leather texture feel to it. There's the front. Here's the back of the box. More detail right there. A little bit of dimensions there on the side for you. And along the top, we've got the figures. Now, let's get back to me. Okay. First impression. Whoo, a couple things, right? Number one, this is a beautiful set. This is actually a lot bigger than I expected. I saw the pictures for the promo for this. Thank you, Pantasy, once again for sending this to me. If you don't know Pantasy, you should know them by now. Amazing brand, a lot of fun sets, a lot of variety for you to choose from. Go visit their site. Go visit my, go say hi to my discount code because you can get discount codes and all that kind of stuff. I'll throw them into the comments. But this right here, they sent it to me. I saw the promos before it was released, and I'm like, oh, it looks kind of small. Then I built it. I'm like, yo, this thing is pretty big. But here's the thing, all right? You know how to transport all this from my home to office? Man, Chris, bringing this into the office, unfortunately, the whole thing fell apart, and it's like tricky to put back together. This is a pretty fragile set. I can lift it up. You don't want to lift it up like this. And if I were to even just tilt it a little bit, this thing will fall apart. So that's the unfortunate thing. But as a display piece, beautiful set. It looks absolutely amazing. It is a little tricky on some parts. The thing is, right, which is kind of maybe unfortunate, maybe not. I know a lot of you like to open sets up and put things inside. You cannot put anything inside the section. It cannot open up. I wish it could. I wish you could put the figures inside looking out of the window, or like a submarine look to the airship, like have details inside. No, this is simply to hold the pieces of this balloon part. But there's a lot of stuff going on. We'll look at it more closely, but to show you the epicness, to add to your steampunk. How many of you have steampunks out there? There's a lot of steampunk sets, man. So it's nice to see that Pantasy is still sticking with it. And they have a lot of steampunk stuff too you should check out. I like the look of them all. Of course, we got the 5 guys. We'll take a look at them right now. Here are the figures that come with the set. The guy with the big hat, of course, is the captain on the very right. Followed by the explorer. Then you got the crew members. And the guy with the blonde hair is the engineer. So these guys are going to take off with the airship. Here's the back. The girl's hair is so long, I have to take her off so you can see the back. But there's a little bit of printing along the backside of these guys. There you go. Nice big bubbly heads for you. So far, doing all the manuals, they're kind of just like the same size, man. It's only one. Very basic, just jumps right into it. There's no introduction. It's just build. Build, suckers, build. This is the kind of beginning steps. A lot of technical things going on there. And then in the middle of it, here, a lot of Technic pins and pieces being pushed in. So you do have to be careful for that. And don't be like me, don't rush it, take your time. Keep rotating all the gears, make sure they all work. This one should have worked a little bit better for me. And now back to the ship. Now let me just tell you one thing, okay? This actually does have a feature function, like a knob that turns a lot of gears. It should have been simple. Unfortunately for me, maybe you guys have, I'm sure there's videos out there already, the set. and have the function working. I couldn't quite get these two propellers to work. That's just me. Technic, I'm not a fan of because I'm not familiar with like tightness or grip, like how much to push or where the bars actually go. I try to follow the instructions, but the result is, if I turn it now, it'll click and it'll be a little bit tight. And it's because of these two things. If I were to undo these, just to show you real quick, and turn the knob, it actually turns okay. There's a slight clicking sound, but if I were to show you the back side here and turn it here, you can see the propeller moves, all the gears and the details here move, and it moves like the flaps there at the top. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be in sync. There, once it's all pushed in and firmly in place, it'll rotate. See, it rotates really good now. That was just because I'm like pushing everything in. See, it's nice, the back flaps and everything. If you don't attach these parts on, it's buttery smooth for me now. The function part, for me, is not as important as the actual set itself, because the actual set itself is just freaking crazy amazing. But if you're gonna transport or carry this thing around, you gotta take it apart first before you actually travel with it, because it's kind of crazy. So this side, there's just so much stuff going on. Right, Chris?
Yes.
Wow.
Crazy.
Crazy designs. All these are like printed here.
Oh, yeah.
All this right here. And I like this. It's just unfortunate you can't get inside. I love the ladders, but the last piece that you kind of put on, there's a lot of things to clip together. And even like the little strings like going from here to the front of the ship itself. It's the last part you put on, the chains and all that. It looks really good. It adds so much more layers to the set. I mean, if there was no ladder, it still looked really good, but adding all that looks fantastic. A lot of little chrome pieces for like the wing pieces here, propeller. I thought that looks really good. All right, so there we go. This is the side. I'll go to the front here. This is pretty cool, but this can be a little bit kind of tricky, like to line it up. I'm not sure we're supposed to go behind the thing or in front of it.
Oh, so hard.
But you have to be really careful. Yeah, that gets crazy, Chris. When you're pushing down on here,
Yeah,
you're gonna be pushing panels off.
I can see it now.
Then it's gonna all fall
Angle.
like crazy, you know,
Oh,
it gets
really?
nuts. But it can open up like there.
So it can open up. Oh.
Like that. Looks like it's
Well,
it's not supposed to.
Oh.
that's
it's
just
a
like-
weapon.
Yeah. It looks like a Death Star weapon now.
Yeah.
Then you got to put this piece on and slide it in here. If you push too hard, yeah, you have to be really careful. Just take your time with it. Be patient. Okay, this looks all good down here. I like the look of that. And this side actually just mirrors the other side, exactly the same, except this part here. We see this, all these little gears. It's different. So this part has a different feel compared to, I lift this up here, this side. It's all different. This part all moves like really smooth, and there's like fabric pieces here on the tail. This look is kind of crazy too, like down here, the big chrome pieces, and up here, the chrome piece, if I lift it up there, you can actually see a little fan there, so we'll see that close up. So let's look at the cabin here, or the steering wheel area first. Here's the bow, steering wheel. So back there where the shovel is, and there's like pieces of, I think this is like coal, so you put this into the fire with the shovel and make the fire with the airship go up, I guess. That's what it's trying to do. And I took this piece off here just so that, you know, it was tight earlier. The build itself, the bottom half, totally fine, really easy to put together. You come back here, more gears there, and you can actually kind of see the cabin there. That looks really good. The windows, the gold, everything gold and chrome. Gold and chrome always looks really nice. The propeller looks really good. And even down here, like all printed pieces down there. Then we come to the side here, same deal, printing like all the way across. This is that knob piece, which is fine now. Look, it's butter, it feels and smooth. It's only when I attach that part on, it feels kind of weird. I like this, it's kind of crazy, the propeller piece. You know, that looks really good. So it's got a lot of stuff going for it, which is great. There's a box inside with some tools. You can see the hammer in there, crowbar. You know, that's more or less it for this section. You can't do anything else with it. You can't go inside the cabin or anything. It's just the figures can only just sit there. We all live in the yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Wee, yellow submarine. Don't fall off the table, Scottie. Look at that though. It looks really good. Here's a more closer look at the gear on this side. So you can see how different this side is. I like this side better. I like the stick going up and down compared to, say, this side. Supposed to like turn those, I think, too. Let me come to this upper section here. I like the prints here. More of the chromeness. Propeller fans here, all chrome pieces there. The very top is, I guess, the engine, right? It looks really good, but yeah, that's like really finicky, man. It can pop off on you. I like the look of that. And the chimney part, if I flip it to this side here, see the smoke coming up, smoke rising, looks good. The pipe here connecting, maybe pop this part off. You do have to be careful for that. And that engine piece on the front. It's very cool, right? Okay, here's the base, all Technic here. This can kind of pop off there, just be aware of that. And more printed pieces right there. It's on both sides too, so it looks really good, like even here, if I go like that. Wow. Chris, are you impressed?
Yeah, crazy, pretty good. But very stable when you turn around the center.
Yeah, Chris is like impressed that it's kind of stable. I mean, like I said, you can kind of pick up the whole thing. It's not going to fall apart, but if we mess with this top part too much, then something will happen. Let's show them this top part again. Okay, so I'm going to do a little dissection here. So these big panel pieces all come off as one. See that? Or like this. And like this. Okay, that's what it's like, Chris.
Whoa, so scary.
It's scary in the way that this has to be in the right direction. My suggestion is you put this one on first, you put the middle piece on next, and you put this one on last. And be careful of the way it's angled, because this whole thing can move like that. If you do it like this, it won't fit properly. So it has to be really centered. 1, 2, 3. It'll tell you in the manual, like, do this one, and then this one. Reason why I think you should do this one, put this piece on. This one is because you can kind of get your hand through here to make sure it can sit properly, because you need to apply pressure to it, right? And even this top piece. See if I can just take this top piece off. Oh, there you go. Like that. So you can start to see the shell. Nothing inside. You can't get in there. You can't even put a figure inside. There's no room or anything. If I were to do the other side, like that. Same deal. But the middle section is all held down by the ladder. So I flip it this way, and the rope. So you gotta take all that off, you know. There you go. Take it off here. Put this here. So all this has to line up. If you push this too far in, it'll collapse this part, which is what happened to me. It'll push in and it'll just all fall down, so you have to be really careful for that. But now you know, you can see, you can't modify or like put things inside. So this is clearly just for the display piece for this whole set. So just, yeah, you gotta just be kind of patient when you're putting this all back together, you know. That goes there. Middle one goes here. And then was it the top one? This one? I can't remember now. And then top one here. So it doesn't, even though it has a lot of studs to hold these pieces in, the pieces are so heavy, once you start moving it around, they will just eventually pop off on you. Of course, you gotta put the top piece back on here. Then you gotta line it up correctly and make sure it's, when you're pushing down, be very, very careful. There you go, man. Okay, just wanna show you guys like figures on the set, right? So they can only really stand where they're standing right now. There is one guy on the top. I just put him up there for fun. I tried to put them on the ladder, but they just don't fit on that ladder at all, man. And just to show you them on the side, I think all fit there. You know, don't put the guy on the top like me. They are ready to cruise over the sky. So there you guys go, Steampunk from Pantasy, Steampunk Airship. It is available on their site. Thank you very much once again to Pantasy for sending this out to me. Awesome. I can't wait to see what else they're going to come up with. Don't use the function part and you'll be fine. Just like me. All right, you guys, you know what to do. Until next time, brick me